Hong Kong's wedding scene has been decimated by COVID-19, but as the virus situation improves, social distancing rules are being eased. And businesses in this billion-dollar industry are coming together to kickstart economic recovery. Richard Kimber has more from Hong Kong.
Big ballrooms, bounteous banquets and beautiful bridal gowns. These are just some of the offerings available at this giant wedding expo. It's one of many similar events scheduled in the next few months that bring together a host of businesses, all hoping to get the wedding industry back on track.
Before COVID, we had almost 200 jobs a year. These days, business is pretty bad. It's a bit of a gamble to take part in this expo, but we want to show our face so our key customers know we are still around.
The number of weddings in Hong Kong dropped more than a third last year. And for couples who did get married, social distancing measures ruled out the chance for a big party. There are now hopes for a recovery. The government has raised the limit on wedding gatherings up to 100, as long as everyone in attendance has had at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. That can be checked via a new government app and is part of efforts to boost the city's low vaccination rate.
We are planning to have a traditional big wedding banquet, but everything will depend on the latest government rules. We'll just have to wait and see. Our venue says it can help if we need to postpone, but if we change one thing, we need to change 10 other things. So for anything that requires a deposit payment, we need to take a risk that we may lose some money.
To help with the uncertainties and keep business going, some companies are adapting to help couples who need to change their plans.
We run a Korean-style photography studio that's popular with Hong Kong couples. To offer more services, we've turned our photo studio into a Korean-themed wedding venue to cater for smaller ceremonies.
Getting married in Hong Kong is typically big business. Estimates from one of the city's biggest lifestyle websites suggests that couples typically spend between $40,000 and $50,000 on their weddings. It's not just the economy that's set to benefit from a resurgence of couples tying the knot. Hong Kong's birth rate fell almost 20% last year, marking the first time since records began that there were fewer births than deaths. It's hoped that more people saying "I do" may give the city's population a boost too. Richard Kimber for CGTN in Hong Kong.